Local Weather Authority forecast. We warn you first.
Still staying cloudy out there. The Odessa cams giving us a nice glimpse. Very beautiful, if I may say so myself, on our Thanksgiving night. Really filling the holiday cheer with all of these clouds. Thanks to the Citibank Sky Tracker for showing us these beautiful cumulus. And even on radar, we can see again a lot of that cloud coverage across really everywhere in West Texas. We can see a lot of these clouds. No rain. We have been seeing showers for quite some time here, and even to us, again, going to see a few seeps of that sunlight as we continue here through the next little bit before our sun sets here, but otherwise going to stay cloudy for the night. Now, temperatures right now into those 50s still. 51 degrees in Odessa, Midland, even into those 60s, 63 for Fort Stockton, and that really won't change, at least for us in the basin, for quite a while. Going to stay really similar here in those temperatures overnight. Now, here's what we're talking. It's windy for our Friday, really, especially towards Friday afternoon. Expect to see very high gusts, even in the 30s across here, even in the basin, and some rain chances still lingering for us tonight. We'll talk about that, and even that warmer afternoon. Not going to see those 50s for our afternoon highs tomorrow. Now, as we said, we have those windier conditions here. Right now, mostly under 20 miles per hour. Fort Stockton right at 20, but otherwise going to stay really a mild day in terms of those winds. And then by the time we actually start getting up, we can see towards the south, really below the 20 Alpine, we can see that 24 mile per hour wind mark there. But by the time we actually hit our Friday afternoon, this is 5 o'clock, seeing those elevated winds, 32 miles per hour in Odessa, Midland, out of the south. That's going to help us warm up here. But again, those winds are going to be a shocker for us. 24 miles per hour in Guadalupe Pass, and even Wink really across the basin into those 20s to lower 30s. By the time we hit our Saturday morning, you can see that we are starting to die down here, but even by Saturday afternoon, still going to see those higher winds. Now, with those winds in effect here for tomorrow, we do have some weather alerts. A high wind watch for the Davis Mountains. That starts tomorrow at 9 and goes until 6 o'clock tomorrow night. That includes Brewster, Jeff Davis, and Presidio counties. Now, we can see gusts there into the 60s, and the same thing for Guadalupe Pass. That's the same time, 9 o'clock tomorrow morning into 6 o'clock tomorrow night here. So just be aware if you are trying to travel around these areas, they will be windy for us, especially even here in the basin. Do be careful while you're driving around, because we will, again, start to see more of those elevated winds for our Black Friday afternoon. Now, tonight, as we said, not going to change too much here. Going to stay into those 40s. Even by the time we wake up, into those upper 40s. Those clouds are really going to actually keep our heat in here, so we're not going to release much. Really only varying 5 to 6 degrees compared to what we're seeing right now. Now, for the rain, as we said, mostly going to stay with the clouds for today. By the time we hit to tonight, really 9 o'clock, you can see Terrell County, just a little glimpse of an isolated shower or two here. And by the time we hit 1 o'clock, that's when we can get some isolated chances for us in the basin. Of course, towards Ector and Midland counties. And again, Terrell going to see more of those showers really just slide right on past us. But by the time we wake up, still going to see those clouds. And even by the time we get to Friday night, this is 10 o'clock, still mostly for us in the basin, those cloudier skies. Culberson County looking a little bit clearer there. But again, I'm going to continue to see those clouds at least for tomorrow. So not getting a sunny day just quite yet. Here's what we're looking at for those temperatures tomorrow. Into those upper 60s, 68 degrees in Seminole, as well as 73 in Andrews for the Central Basin. More of those 70s, 72 degrees in Penwell, 76 in Monahans as well. For us in the Trans-Pecos, more of those 70s, 72 degrees in Bakersfield, 77 in Fort Stockton, reaching those 80s to the south. Presidio and Big Bend, both at 83 degrees, 72 for Fort Davis. Now, again, we can expect that nice warm up here come tomorrow. Now, by the weekend, back down into those 60s and even those upper 50s. So just be aware that although we do have this nice little bit of relief here, do need to still bundle up, and especially those mornings are going to stay cool.